Okay, guys, now this is it. The new secret room in Alpha 3. If I jump here, I should start gliding. Okay, this is good. Yes! Oh, we made it! Oh my goodness me. Guys, look at this! So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome back to Hello Neighbor. So guys, whilst we've actually beaten the full story mode for this game, what we do not understand is just that, the story. We completed the game so fast that in between the episodes, we had no time to properly theorize and understand what was going on. However, for this next series of videos, that's exactly what we're going to be focusing on primarily. One thing I'm going to clarify, as of recording this, there is no cheat engine which works for this game, and honestly, that freaking sucks. That means that I'm going to be spending so long for these videos, guys. It's going to take me tremendously long, and I'm hoping you can see the fingers crossed right here. A new cheat engine is released by the time we record the next episode. So for this one, we're going to be focusing on the neighbor's children more specifically. We see them on missing posters, or sorry, simming posters. I want to focus on finding the links for those for this episode, guys. I think they exist in the masses. With all that said and done as well, I'm going to jump straight into this. And remember, guys, if you do want to see the next Hello Neighbor exploration / secrets video real soon, definitely leave a like rating down below. Let's get straight into this. Okay, guys, and we start back with the Act 1 cutscene. I mean, look at this. First thing we're seeing is those simming posters before we even see our main character. So we've just got to understand, this kid's playing football around here. He's seen all of this. You know, I mean, we can see right in the background right there again. And here we go. We are given the control, and so the game begins. As I said before, first thing we're seeing right here is this simming. I'm gonna say missing instead, though. Two children, or what appears to be two children at least, are on there. We've got some text, which is, of course, not able to be seen by ourselves. It's clearly a male and then a female. Okay. Bearing that in mind, let's continually walk down. Just look at how many things are plastered around here. Literally every single tree has something on it relating to it. It's no wonder this kid got curious, you know. All right, hold up a second. I'm just curious right now. We're not in the zone of the cutscene. Can I smash the neighbor's window beforehand? If that goes right there, let me just see. Okay, we're a bit short. We're a bit short. I'm such a bad person. Ah, come on. Hit the window. Oh, we're still too short. Come on. This is going to be the one. That looks good. Oh. We can smash the neighbor's house up before he even knows. And what's wrong with this kid? Seriously. So this next sequence is the first encounter with one of the mystery children, okay? Still trying to figure this out. Okay. There's the smash and there's the scream. Look at this. We see the neighbor struggling. I mean, we hear him struggling so much. There is so much noise coming from this whole sequence. Listen. Wow. The kid kicks him off. He then looks out the window to make sure, I guess, no one's watching. And then we already know what happens to this kid. We're creeping up all the same, though. At this moment in time, our character has no idea. He's about to figure this out, though. You see that? Neighbor locks him straight in the basement. The question is why? It's like he's been trying to catch him for a while, and now that he does, he regrets it, but at the same time doesn't. And oh boy, I think the neighbor sees us. Oh my god! I mean, we saw it coming anyway. Then he locks the door. Kid's still screaming, absolutely bashing on that door, trying to get out. Places the key there. We know what we gotta do right now. Wait, what the freak is this? I've never seen this before. Wait, what? We can't access it? That's very unusual. Maybe it was something we could have went to before the original cutscene. I actually just restarted this. I want to see if the missing thing is actually there now. It was right by this house, and here it is. So, what? It was like a number sequence going down. What the heck? I've never seen that before. That's definitely some kind of new secret, though. I don't know what the freak that's about. People are gonna have to try and figure that one out. I'm so clueless. I seriously have no idea what that represents or why it's there. I guess we've learned to associate the missing script thing with the way the story is kind of told to us very vaguely. I don't know, guys. That's interesting. I think the neighbor's taking a shower. Okay, no, he sees me. He sees me, right? And we're out. I guess I get why we were caught right there. That's kind of weird. You know, like a kid stalking a freaking random person, like watching him shower. Like, wait, what? Are you serious, right? That's the best thing I've ever done. By the way, guys, there's probably going to be huge jump cuts in this. As I said before, I want to focus solely on the story behind this. I don't want to see all the other stuff. So let's just get up here. Doesn't matter if he hears that. He can't really do anything. Now we're just going to get everything open. Pull this switch right here. Use this key to open this. Pull that lever. Okay, we're good. I guess at the same time, I may as well try and get caught because we also have the dream sequences, and I think that adds up to some pretty big story stuff. I guess another point of interest before we head into the kid's bedroom is this shallow grave right at the back here. We know in the next series of events, we can actually access this grave and we find a key. Give me that key, however. So we have this doll. I don't know if this relates to anyone, if this maybe looks like the neighbor's daughter. Many things left unanswered. Oh, wait, we've got the plane? We play with that in the final act. Okay, that's interesting. But we can take the shovel, as I've said so many times. I don't know what we use it for. I've tried it on the grave back there. The neighbor knows that we're about to try it on the grave back there, clearly. Man, I'm so looking forward to when we can actually just ghost through stuff like this. Then we can check out all these secrets. I could have done the little, like, missing weird Unity script thing. I could have done that again by this point. We could have focused on it and maybe ghosted through it. Like, there's so much we can't do in the next episode, okay? But yeah, guys, check it out. I'm using the shovel. Left click is how we interact. We're clearly triggering the neighbor by being here. I mean, other than that, there's not really too many links to what's going on. I guess we heard the kids screaming at the start, and that's really enough to go on. Now we've got one of these cutscenes. We can probably analyze things around here a little bit more. So first thing, he's saying, hey, he calls us along. I want to see what he does in the car. Oh, I never heard that before. There's like an older female. That's no child, so he let someone in the car and then he drove off, but they're not showing who it is. Then if we keep walking down, we already know what happens next. A car crash, guys. As you can see, I guess the neighbor was checking on the pizza delivery guy. He's hurt, he's limping, then he looks in the car, he checks, and he's almost lost. He's just so disappointed. I guess this down here confirms it too. If we look nice and close, that is an older female shoe right there, okay? We first said it maybe was the child that got hurt in the accident. I think this was his wife, or maybe someone he was definitely close to. And that's about all that cutscene can really tell us, so let's exit the first one. I do know that there is another cutscene, though I don't know how random it is or how we actually get it. I'm just gonna keep getting caught by the neighbor as fast as I can, see if we can get something from this. Nothing's really happening, so I'm about to assume that maybe it's just completely randomized. Or maybe we get the next cutscene by being caught in the basement, like, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 times. Okay, hold up. You hear that? Right there? Right there, there's some breathing. Hold up. Wait for it. That's definitely breathing. That sounds like a child's breathing too. Maybe, I don't know, the child is down here then somewhere. It's just knowing where. Got a long corridor back there. Can't see into the darkness. This way here. There's like another station where someone could easily be living. We can't get back there again. All right, I'm gonna finish this act off, guys. I've been trying for so long to get that cutscene. Nothing works. I feel like because it's story-based, it shouldn't be just how many times you die to get the story. There should be like legitimate ways to do that. Let's get on with the chase sequence. This is where we are captured personally. You can hear how angry he is. He wants to hide those secrets, okay? He does not want us getting out because we know what happened, or we saw what happened, and we've seen too much, guys, and this is how he ends it. Yeah, okay. So this next part is the most important section, okay? We've clearly been here a while. Look at our condition. But I want to know, and I said this in my original playthrough, who opened the door? Let me look through here. Can I just stare through here? Okay. I'm gonna keep staring. Hey, there's movement. There is so much movement. Oh my god, it's the kid! It's the young boy. The boy who was on the missing poster is in the neighbor's basement, and I missed that completely first time. Now that is alarming. Because what we actually see at the end, guys, and I'm going to be using footage provided by Razbowski, we can see the neighbor putting up the missing posters. He is the one doing that. Yet he knows where the child is. He's right down here, right where the neighbor placed him. Then we have this ghostly breathing over here. No matter how much we look through, though, it's just into the darkness. I mean, you cold? Like, you want a jacket or something? Then we make our way out to freedom. I'm wondering, at the same time as this roaming around the house, does that mean the other kid is as well? And if so, why is he not being very helpful by doing anything? So here comes the long haul. And guys, I'm not looking forward to this. We're gonna do loads of random little things, starting with these valves here. Let's just get this going. We'll cut back when we get to either the dream sequences or some kind of story. Okay, and there's valve number 3 finally. So now we can take this guy. Yep. So I guess this leads on to the first part of the puzzle, guys. We have the shovel. We're gonna take it back downstairs, and there is the grave that we saw in Act 1, and now we can actually dig it back up. If we dig it this, we then have the grave, which we can lift up, and then what is revealed to us is kind of weird. We have nothing more than a a key. This right here, guys, is to signify, I believe, something happening to the daughter, though they did not want to show, of course, like a corpse of a person. So hold on. I'm trying to process in my head. The neighbor's perhaps wife maybe passed away. Then from doing that, the daughter somehow passed too? I feel like that train minigame, you know which one I'm talking about? I feel like that one has something key in there that we need to really discover. Okay, guys, because I can't get it, I'm gonna have to react to my old footage. We're doing this more so, though, with an analytical eye, so you may see me pause it throughout. So I feel like on the outside of this thing, there's a lot to the story. We can see through the entrance there's a family of 4, and I think the neighbor has 4 members of his family. There's someone in a cage to the right. There's eyes watching, a butterfly in the top left. I don't know what that signifies. Maybe some form of flight. Now, I did think about this as well, guys, when I first saw this, but if we look at the operator of the ride, it is the young boy, the one who actually freed us from the basement too. And then that makes me think that somehow he is the one who did this. Maybe once we take a seat in this thing, we are then experiencing what he did because, you know, he's the one pulling the switch. I don't know, man. Like, you've got a thing like this with this game. It's how it wants you to. So first part here, guys, happy family, okay? Okay, you hear all that? That sounds like, well, we've got 4 plates right there, 4 voices. The neighbor's family may have 4 members and we need something to properly confirm that. Look at this. The whole place is upside down. Listen. It's like the neighbor's world has been flipped upside down. Something went bad. Then we hear the kid being taped up. And that looks like the roof of a house. Then we go up some kind of incline. And what awaits at the top is the girl. The hands as well of the roller coaster then come out. It's almost like a pushing motion. And then we have the girl. We're pushing her from somewhere high. And hold up. Hold up. Okay, I think I get it. What if the neighbor first lost his wife? That sent him into maybe a state of distress. Maybe then he stopped watching his children as much and he had 2, a daughter and a son. The son maybe pushed the girl from a high point in the house. Maybe they were climbing it as he was building these crazy contraptions. Then the boy murdered also the young girl, aka the neighbor's daughter. Then he must have captured the son and maybe put him in the basement away from everyone. Then what happens next is the neighbor proceeded then to put up the missing posters. So after the young boy killed perhaps his daughter, the neighbor saw that as a bad thing. Like, he's lost everything, guys. He's lost his wife, then his daughter. He's about to lose his son as well. He comes up with a plan in his head and he thinks to himself, if he stages them instead going missing and captures his young son, keeps him in the basement away from everyone, it's still his son and he's still going to be able to see him. It seems to me like the neighbor went into some state of madness, and this is really what we're experiencing. The young boy let us out as well. Actually, just after that explanation, I can now check this out because I've got the dream sequence. We have the boy one side chained up next to the butterfly, the girl the other side with someone shackled. Is this what you are trying to tell us, young kid? Huh? That this was your ride, as it were? Yeah, look, we can really see how everything is upside down here now. Wait, a phone engaged? Hold up. These are new sounds. So the kid tried to ring the police, and then the neighbor stopped it. The neighbor must have thought quickly then. After this sequence here where his daughter was also gone, the kid tried to call the police for his accident, got angry because the line didn't work, and then the neighbor took him. Yep, the hands literally protruded out at that point. So that tells me everything. It was a push. She was pushed, and you see that landed straight into a coffin. That's saying that's it. That's how she passed. He murdered his sister. I mean, that's it cemented now. I get it. Here's what must have been the daughter's room. We're gonna open this. Then we'll have to open both of these right here. The last thing I want to show you guys before we actually leave, I've got all the bits, is this hospital sequence here. I believe, looking at the size of maybe the bed, this is in relation to the daughter. She was pushed off of a roof. Then maybe he must have kept the boy away. He's on his own, you can see. And then, well, I mean, we already know what happens. There's a flat line. And I think really that confirms it even more so. Even if the minigame didn't, I think we now know what happened to the daughter. Oh, this could be the wife also. I think both have passed, and that's really all we need to know. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to escape. So now we've actually left the premises. Thank goodness for that. Act 2 is all done. It's this sequence here. Okay, if we listen. So there's a kid in the back. He's like smashing stuff. We knew he'd escaped anyway. Then the neighbor goes back for him and leaves us. He's ominously looking at us too. We can see that glare. He's not happy we escaped, but it's not his call. Then we have Act 3. So that was the dream, technically, of this guy. Then he wakes up, and I guess we experience this from here on out. You freaking... Oh. Are you kidding me? Why is he watching? That was not there before. That's the neighbor. He was up there last time. They've moved him further away, more cryptic. Look at this dude. Okay, so we're in Act 3, guys. I'm not going to be showing much of this. The one thing I want to do is get to this room up here. I think there's something in there. I read some comments on my last video, and it actually relates to the neighbor's family. Also, I think there's a way to break out of the map, so I'll be trying stuff, but I don't know if I'll actually get it to work. Please, just come on. Okay, so now, okay, and I'm on. Okay, don't mess this up. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, guys, I have no idea how I'm about to do this. I think I'm going to try and throw the spanner as I'm jumping, falling backwards, and I'm going to have to pull out the umbrella really quick. So let's try this. We're going to jump backwards, and let me see where the window is. Right there. Okay, we did smash it. Oh! And I think it's now repaired. If it's now repaired, I'm done.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, guys, now this is it. The new secret room in Alpha 3. If I jump here, I should start gliding. Okay, this is good. Then we just got to go straight. Yes! Oh, we made it. Okay, what is this? Got like a mattress right here. Oh my goodness me. Guys, look at this. That's it. That confirms it. I think this doll must be the young daughter. It looks so similar. Hold up. Let me just throw some stuff down. I don't need this no more. We've got a female handbag, the wife. There's the slipper. We saw that before. And there it is. This was what was hidden in the new room. It was the neighbor's family. That ties everything together, but also gives more backstory and context. They were once a happy family. You can see right there, the young kid, like the male kid, looks very mischievous, which might explain the pushing. The young girl is looking at her mother. I mean, the neighbor, and I guess that was his wife. They look so happy together as well. This is, kind of weird to see. This is the family. It's a shame that we can't take this with us, though. You know, like, keep this and take it back to our own house. Either way, guys, that's it. We found the neighbor's family. We found more relics of the wife, I suppose. We found the daughter's doll. There's maybe the daughter's shoes as well. I didn't realize that. And I think that's everything in this new room. Interesting. Everything is fixed in place. We can move these boxes, however. So now I think the last thing I'm going to do just to finish up is you can actually get out of the map legit. I want to head up to the graveyard. There's something there. So hop over here. We see this panel is different. You see, it's all still here, guys. We walk through here. Then we've got this missing script. You see? Look where it takes us to, guys, of all places. Now, yep, there it is. One of those had a gravestone, and as you can see, it's the only one with like a person on it. And if we go back and look at the picture too, the silhouette there is very similar. So that could be the wife's gravestone, I suppose, guys. The neighbor's wife's gravestone. As I said before, it's the only one of the gravestones with any detail applied whatsoever. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, you know? But there we go anyway, guys. That's about all I'm going to be covering for this video. Some crazy discoveries, to be honest. Like, even without the cheat engine, guys, we're still getting these secrets. I think the neighbor is the one responsible for definitely staging the missing scene so he can keep his child secret and also then not have the, I guess, the authorities on his backside for his daughter's death as well. That probably altogether drove him to some kind of insanity. If you do want to see another video on this game, though, guys, where we look for more secrets, just let me know down below and we'll try and see what we can do once maybe Greenhouse releases his cheat engine. Then we can explore acts 1, 2, and 3 and outside the map. But if you guys did enjoy this video, why not drop me that like crate? And hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I of course hope you did enjoy, and I will of course see you on the next one.